Just making sure. Live. Right. Okay. Brilliant. So let's start. So, hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Please, if you've got anyone, please invite your potentials. I know that it is Valentine's Day, but today we are sharing the love of good health, the love of good wealth, the love of good mindset, the love of good community, just sharing the love. And that's why it's really important for us to do this before we have the pleasure, as I would say. So I just want to thank everybody that has actually joined us, or wherever you're watching us around the world, on whatever platform you may be watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you for jumping on. We have some amazing stories, amazing um, testimonials of how the love of this amazing company has actually changed their lives. And that's why we're sharing the love today. Before I start, let me just introduce myself. My name is Olivia Rufai, and I am your host. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome, 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 welcome. Um, I have got our amazing guests that are here that are going to share their love of, like I said, about this amazing company and how their love has changed. It's just changed their lives, really. But before I start, I have to introduce our resident speakers that are here that have actually birthed this love for this 1,000 life changes. You're going to be hearing love all the time today. Just really birthed this, and it's because of the love of people. That's why they decided to put this together um, to share this amazing opportunity to you as well. So, all the way from Dubai, stopped at, he was on holiday. We saw him enjoying himself, but we are so happy that he is back. He is back. So, let me introduce to you the one and only Mr. Ernesto Hartog. Please say hello. Hello.
I say a lovely hello. Welcome, everyone. It's good to be back at the 1000 Life Changers Zoom. And it's all about giving, it's all about love, it's all about doing things that need to be done to share the vision and the mission. I'm so happy to be here. It's always a pleasure being in this call. Invite more people to this call. It is always one that I always get the feedback and get some messages for, hey, thank you for doing this. Thank you for being on that call. Thank you for keeping up on this call. It's been, 3 years already that we've been doing this. Definitely something that you should invite your people to. So it's still time. We're still in the introduction round. We'll get back to business in just a few minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Ernesto, and welcome back. I'm sure you enjoyed yourself in Dubai. I love that country. It's
nice.
just, it's absolutely amazing. And it's good that you had a wonderful time out there. So I can see we are definitely in the love fever moment because the ladies are wearing red because we want to just really, really show that we love you. So let me just introduce to you our second resident speaker. Many of you know her, but for those of you that do not know her, let me just introduce the one and only Constance Ohanesi.
Happy Valentine, everyone. Thank you so much, Olivia. Ernesto, thanks. Thank you, AJ Lawrence, for accepting to speak on this Zoom today. It's 1000 live. It's 14th of February. The love is in the air. You can see the background is red. All we need right now is that person you love. Click on the share button. Share this because honestly, we share, we care, and we love. So let's do this right now. Can you imagine 20 of us right now sharing this amazing Zoom to other people to join, will be increased. And we actually share love today. We have to share this love. And our aim is to share it to 1,000 people. So what are we doing? Let's do this.
Wow, I love that. I love that. So thank you so much. I love the hair, Constance. It looks very 60 or thing, very, very chic. Wow. You're obviously going out tonight. Oh, good. Right. Okay. So now we have two very, very special guests. Really, really special guests. And I'm really, really excited. Let me first of all introduce, because a lot of people really believe that when they see our business, when they see our opportunity, is all about women. But it's not just women. We have men here. And just to show that men can show their love too. Men can show their love too. Let me introduce, we've had him before, but we're bringing him back again. And we're so excited about that. Let me introduce to you no other than Mr. AJ Lawrence. Say hello, AJ.
Yes, yes, yes. I am glad to be back. The first time you invited me, I didn't think that I did a great job. I thought, oh no, she's never going to invite me again. But here I am again, guys. Love is in the air, and yes, I am dressed to go out. And as you said, business before pleasure. So just as well, I have a loving wife who said, whatever Olivia says, I love her too. It goes. So here I am.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, and love to your wife as well for actually sharing your husband with us today. So we really, really appreciate you. Now, we had someone that was meant to be here, but unfortunately, not because she decided to go out to celebrate Valentine's, but she had an emergency with something else. So she wasn't able to come. But we have this amazing lady all the way from the USA. Now, for those of you that saw last week, I had her on my Facebook Live last week discussing her amazing journey. And when Constance said, look, let's bring this lady on, I did not hesitate to say, yes, we need to bring her on. Why? Because I think it's important that she actually shares her story. And for those of you that are all the way in the USA, people just think that this might be a UK thing or a Europe thing. No, this is an international thing. And we want to show for those of you that are overseas that you can do this great opportunity too. And she's sharing the love. She's so much sharing this love all the way in the USA. So no other than, I love the name. And she knows why I love that name. So I'm going to call her full name because I love, and the meaning behind that name is absolutely amazing. It is actually my son's Nigerian name, so that's why I get really excited. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you, all the way from the USA, Miss Oluwaseun. Say hello. I think you're muted.
Yeah, hello everybody. How are we all doing today? Happy Valentine. I am so glad and so excited being on this platform today. I've always been attending and I'm like, oh, I hope I'll be here one day. I never knew it's going to come so soon. Thank you so much, Sister Constant. Thank you, Sister Olivia. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad to be here.
Wow, we love. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. We are so humbled to actually have you and to be able to share your journey. So let's just get down to business, right? It's about love. So I'm going to ask a question, and first of all, I'm going to go straight to Mr. Hartok and say, I want to ask because I don't think I've actually asked this question before, or maybe I have, but I can't remember. But I want to go back to now. A lot of people, I mean, some people don't know who you are and what you do. But the question that I want to ask you is, We know that you've now been in this amazing opportunity now, this amazing company for 30 years, is that right? 30 years. What drew you? We're talking about love, but how did you actually join? We know that how you started, but the question I never have asked you is how did you actually get involved in this great opportunity that you love so much now? How did you get involved in this amazing company, Juice Plus?
Wow, that's a beautiful question, and it's been indeed 30 years. Last July, I started 30 years ago. I'm half Dutch, half Italian. So at that time, I was living in Holland, close to Amsterdam, and they opened up a head office there. At that time, Juice Plus was still called National Safety Associates (NSA), and we were selling water and air filters. And it was just actually the first year where they were in the middle of starting to introduce Juice Plus into the European markets. Um, why I fell in love with Juice Plus, and I was just a call center agent, and I went through a whole screening process because they were looking for 25 to 30 call center agents in different languages, and I fell in love actually in the recruitment process when I heard about the mission of inspiring healthy living. The vision of the company, the vision of Jay Martin, right away from day one, was something that I was like, wow, to help other people realizing their dreams. I was like, why have I never heard of a company like this that actually their main vision, one of their key elements of why they do this is to help other people realize their dreams. I thought it was such a giving character. I mean, Jay Martin, we were looking at old videos that he, of course, used, and so we had to be trained. So we had to understand who this person behind the company was, and they did a great job also onboarding us. And I got really intrigued by Jay Martin himself and for what he stands for and what Juice Plus or NSA at that time was doing and how we were impacting other people's lives. And so that's why I joined and stayed actually and was always a part of this. And the more I grew into this company, I became this company internally, right? I mean, I think at the end, my blood moved away and Juice Plus came into my life and it was just Juice Plus. It's I don't see also there is no difference between private and business life. I was a few days in Dubai. I met some partners there. I wanted to do an event there. So and for my family, it's totally normal. There is no in between because Juice Plus is all around me and it's all around our family and it supported us and done all these great things by me putting all my heart and all my effort into this company. This company rewarded us back as a family. And but to go back to the question and maybe finish it off, what drew me into this company and still locks me is the vision and the mission and the charisma of a guy like Jay Martin, and now even also with the new CEO Travis Garza, who's also an entrepreneur and visionary person. I think this is what draws me a lot.
Wow, I just love that, and it's so true because Jay Martin, when you start looking at Jay Martin, when you hear about Jay Martin, you can understand that he must have a love for people. He must have a love to have that vision to say, allowing people to realize their dreams and that they can actually step into it and to make that sacrifice. Um, well over 50 years now. It's just absolutely amazing. Juice Plus being around for over 30 years, but the whole company itself and the whole mission of his desire is to make people realize their dreams and that they can actually do live their dreams. And if you're watching right now, that's what we're saying. That's what we're here to share is that there is an opportunity where you may have a dream, you may have a vision, and it can really, truly be a reality. There is a journey, and that's with anything. There is a journey, but that journey with Juice Plus is telling you you're never alone. You're with a company around people that will be able to support you, that will be able to be with you as you start moving towards that your vision, your dreams that you always wanted. Constance, just moving over to you. Ernesto said it that there isn't a difference. There's almost when you're so involved in this company, you can't even separate the difference between business and pleasure because it all becomes as a whole thing altogether. It becomes a lifestyle, and that's what it is. We're about inspiring healthy living around the world, so it is a lifestyle. So explain to us how you now this business that has now become a lifestyle for you and your family.
Thank you, Olivia. Like what Ernesto just said is an evidence that anybody that joined this company can witness the mission which J. Martin have in store for us as we use it on a daily basis as our lifestyle. Okay, when I joined this business, I didn't expect what I'm having right now. I just joined, like, let me start for my own sake, for my own health sake. And as I grew up, I saw that the mission the company have in store for us is so new that you can use it as a vehicle, as a weapon for anything you want to achieve in life. It's up to you because everybody's mission, everybody's goals are different. If you design it, it's there for you. The only thing is that J. Martin has outlined this is the vision I have for everybody. Use it to realize your dreams. And as I go along, I found out that look, this became my lifestyle. It became the lifestyle of my family. It became my lifestyle. Anybody that knows me right now knows that there is different constants from where I'm coming from. I eat healthy, I stay healthy, I preach healthy, I enjoy healthy, I go healthy on a daily basis, and I preach the mission, inspiring healthy living around the world. To the extent that people call me Queen of Justice. it became part of me. That every day that I don't even do it, I feel like, oh my God, there's something missing. And it became a lifestyle that, wow, there's love to give. Traveling becomes something I enjoy because the company helps us as well to travel different countries I've never been before. It became like something right now that, wow, there is this hope that anybody can enjoy this. And there is this satisfaction as well. And there's this perks, that's the recognition that comes with all this that company actually gives us. So for anybody that is here today or you're watching us anywhere, look at the community. It became like I'm in a place where I meet people every day that even support me when I am not even supporting myself. You see the community, people that you've not met before, that are there to help you ride on the ladder for success for you. Look at Ernesto is here right now to support us. Okay? Which company? I work with different companies. I've never seen where my director will leave his house or her house by 8 p.m. UK time, supporting you to rise up.
On Valentine's Day as well.
On Valentine's Day, that who does that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is one of the things we enjoy, and this is that lifestyle that we are enjoying as being part of this company, and we want you to enjoy that as well. That's why we're here to preach this gospel of health to you.
Yeah.
Come join.
I mean,
Yes.
I just love it. And I'm going back to that key that Ernesto said, that Jay Martin's vision is realizing your dreams. And I think that a lot of people don't even realize. But when you come into this company, it starts unfolding. Because we have this idea. I have an idea of what we want our life to be. But once you start the journey of Juice Plus, it starts unfolding. It's just like it's a gift that keeps on giving. You unwrap one part of the parcel, and then there's another thing that you're learning, you're growing, you start unwrapping. It is a journey. So it's just more than just the products. It's just more than you trying to make money. It really is the mission of Jay Martin, realizing your dreams. Because you don't realize what your dreams are until you start this journey. And like what Constance said, it's unfolding things. As you're starting this journey, it's unfolding. Wow, I can do this now. Wow, why don't I start this now? Wow, I can, it's just absolutely amazing. And you could be a part of this as well. Let's move to our really special guests that we have here. Now, let's go to AJ. AJ, I want you. I know that we've heard your story before, but that was 2 years ago, AJ. So, so we need to. But let's start from the very beginning where you're concerned. How did you start? How did you join? How did you become in love? Because in love with this mission, because you're here. I mean, how long have you been in the business for, and how did you actually start and having a passion? By the way, big congratulations the last couple of months for you actually hitting a promotion. Well done, and being steadfast in regards to this. It can only be love. It can only be love for the company, and it can only, more importantly, be love for the people. Because without you loving people, you would not stay in this company. It's the love of the people that allow you to stay in this company to follow the dream. So tell us, how did you actually start, and what made you fall in love with this amazing company and the mission of inspiring healthy living and realizing your dreams?
Yes, that's a great question. How did I start? I would say I was kidnapped. No, what I mean is, like, my wife started first. She got a call from her friend in Canada, and doing a second line of business, doing Juice Plus was never in the radar for me. It was never in the radar. Right. My wife is a maternity nurse, and during COVID, normally she deals with private clients, so she goes to their house, right, and help them out, right. But during COVID, all that collapsed on its head. So we now went into one income family, and she got this call from a friend of hers in Canada. And if you know my wife, most of you know my wife. She says she's not a business person. She hasn't got a business mind. However, she's smart. She's smart, right? Because she said yes. Yeah, she said yes. I'll do it. Okay, phone down. And then she goes, darling, I've just got off the phone to a friend in Canada, and she said, there's this business that we are going to do. Suddenly it become from we. I said, what do you mean we? So, well, you've done business before, so I said yes to it. So you're going to go in, all these Zooms, and teach me how it's done. So that's how I got in. And for a few months, actually, I wasn't in a business, but I was going to the Zooms. I hadn't signed up. I was going into the Zooms and just learning. And at the same time, because there are so many, dare I say, not so kosher business out there, I guess at the back of my mind, I was also looking for a loophole, because I love my wife, right? I don't want her to fall foul of any business that is not quite legitimate. But I couldn't find anything. In fact, all I found was a whole lot of women, right, doing great, loving what they're doing, right? A few guys were there as well, right? Like, when I met, Anthony, it's like, Anthony, TMD, a man who's PM'd it. Hey, it is possible for men, you know. And I kept going to the Zooms. I kept going to the Zooms and teaching my wife. And we started growing a team, right? And I started teaching the team even before I got into the business. Right? And then I came back one day from work and I looked into her virtual office. And I said, darling, we've got 3 of your team members who are about to hit a Partner Plus. Let's make a call. Right? And that's how we got her into senior partner. Right? And then strategically, right, I said, you know what? Let's try to get to the next level. I'll come in, create a third leg for you, a fourth leg, right? So that we can actually start driving the business. That is how I got in. Now, fast forward, right? For somebody who wasn't interested, I got my teeth into it. Because the more I got in, the more I learned, the more stories I hear on a daily basis, I couldn't believe that there are people changing their lives on a daily basis globally with this business. What's there not to love? Right? And you earn extra income alongside what you're doing as well. So, for me, at that point, it became a no-brainer. So I continued to learn and learn and learn and learn, right? To the point that my wife would now say, hey, they're calling you for a Zoom meeting again. They're calling you for this. And what gave me the biggest exposure was when, Constance and the other leaders did that's 1 week of...
we did the training. We did that training, that 1 week training. Yeah.
Exactly. And that just blew my mind. That just blew my mind. It's like, wow. And that way.
Well, that blew our minds because we never knew about you, and then all of a sudden we heard your training and was like, who is this guy?
Well, yeah, because look, like one of the mentors will say, you can see me here, do training, talk, but what you don't see, the leaders or the teachers behind me that I've learned from the past, right? And that's basically what it is, right? It's a regurgitation of what I have learned, right? You cannot grow in anything if you don't learn, right? And that is basically what it is, right? And then going from there, I went to one of the conventions, right? And people coming up to you and saying, oh, you're Miss Lawrence, Miss Penny. Okay, people know us because till that point, we only saw each other on Zoom, right? And then when you go to the convention and being able to meet people in person, right, and seeing the love that's coming through that, right, it became something I just now have to do.
I love that. I love your passion. I just love the passion that you have. And again, it's unfolding, realizing your dreams, ladies and gentlemen. The unfolding of that parcel that, from a person that was not interested to now getting your teeth in and just unwrapping that gift and finding, right, there's another level. There's another level. There's another level to this business, this opportunity. It's just absolutely amazing. Let's move to you, Olu. The same question to you, okay? Because a lot of people, they are aware of your health journey, but we're not really focusing on health journey. We're focusing on the opportunity. And again, big congratulations because you've just recently hit promotion as well. I mean, it's possible. Really big congratulations, QSSC, all the way in the USA. And I know you're striving to SSC, so really big congratulations to you. Now, tell us, how did you, because we know about your health, a lot of people know about your health journey, but how did you actually get involved in this? Because I don't even know myself. How did you get involved in this business?
Oh, yeah. Well, my journey is something very interesting because I got to know about this through a lady, a friend, a church member. she introduced the business to me. Then I'm like, well, I didn't really argue too much when it comes to business. Then I'm like, okay, if it's business, yes, I love to make money. Let's go in for it. Then, I went in for the business. I continued. Then the thing that really sparked me was when I saw the results of what I'm getting from this business. I'm like, oh, this is making sense. Then my first trip to the conference, that really blew my mind. Me seeing Jay Martin in person. I'm like, okay, this is a business whereby I'm able to stand beside the owner of the business. That really gave me a huge confidence in this business. Of course, at that time, I believe I've been working for like 14 years in my company, but I don't even know who is the CEO of the company where I work. I don't even see some of my bosses, my director. But me coming into this business, not even up to a year. I joined in March. I went to my conference in October, and I came across the owner of the business. I was like, no, there's no going back in this business. Then I continue like that. I spread the news, like they say, well, the good thing today is Valentine. We are sharing the love. Then I continue to share the love. Sharing is caring. And I took that as a very strong thing to do. I share with people, they share their result back to me. Then I'm like, oh no, this is something I have to do. So I kept on doing it. And I'm like, okay, at the very beginning, I got my very first promotion. I got the second one. Then I'm like, okay, I need to keep moving on. I put my mommy in the business. She enjoyed it. She got a lot of her own results right on the side. Then she's moving on with the business. I'm like, okay, so this is really good. So I really fall in love with it, and I continue to move on. And up to now, I'm still enjoying it. So I don't think there's any reason whereby I will be like, oh no, I'm tired of this business. No, I don't think so. And another thing, my husband really enjoyed this business because he sees this business as something that really catches my mind. Because he is someone that is always like, oh, you are always busy on your phone. Are you playing game? Are you doing what? But this time, yeah, I am somebody that loves to play game. You see, that is because I don't have anything tangible doing. And we have so many people like that out there. The phone is there with a lot of games, a lot of things that can catches your time. Meanwhile, that time we can put it into something reasonable. I never knew I could do this business. I never knew I could be this bold talking. But when I started this business, even when the lady was telling me about the business, I told her, I said, you know what? I can't be talking like this. No, I don't have that strength. But when I started, my mom was like, but you were complaining about somebody talking too much. You talk too much now. I'm like, oh, really? Am I talking too much? Okay, I didn't know. But let me tell you one thing. This business gave me that boldness. It brought that potential out of me. What I never knew I could do. When I'm putting together my content, after playing it over, I would just cover my face and I would just laugh like, is this really me? So, the business is something I would tell people to try and venture into. They will be so surprised of who they are that they never knew. So I really enjoy this business, and I'm so grateful to Jay Martin. You know why? If I go to look for a job outside, they will request for my CV. They will request for some experience. They might even tell me I need to clock in or to clock out, but not in this business. Just come as you are. I love this business.
I mean, I just love that. Can you see that? Now, this is the opportunity that you can have. We're about sharing. We're about telling you, sharing is caring. She has just unwrapped another paper of that gift, saying that didn't have confidence, but through this journey of inspiring healthy living around the world, she's gaining confidence to become a public speaker. She is a public speaker. she's done loads of public. I mean, she's got her own YouTube channel now. So inspiring healthy living around the world. If you're thinking, if you're watching right now, you're hearing this soon, and you think that is impossible for you, come and join this amazing company where you start realizing your dreams and finding out the things that you never thought that you would ever thought you could do. You start ending up doing. So I'm going to move quickly back to AJ before I move to Ernesto. Um, Now, as a man, okay, now big congratulations because you are building your business internationally. I mean, somebody that introduced the business to your wife was in Canada. And this is what I love about our business. This is what I love about the company because it is totally global. So somebody from Canada introduced you to this business, but now I can see by watching your journey that you are now building a very, very strong business in Netherlands. Now, please just tell us what are you doing? How is it possible as a man to build a business, first of all, with this company as a man? Like as we say, people see predominantly women. And how are you doing it that you're creating this now movement to say in the Netherlands?
Yeah, it's basically the passion I have for the company and the passion I have for the business and the concept of the business that's now actually just coming out. You know, when your business is quiet, right? People go into their own little shell and say, "Oh, my business is quiet. My business is not moving." Well, I did the reverse. I used that to just actually learn, right? And I learned and continued to sow and sow and sow, right? Until time came when the right people, like, got my message.
Yes.
Because, you know, they say first understand before you can be understood. Do you know what I mean? And getting into the Netherlands, it's where we lived before. You know, my wife is Dutch, right? And, you know, so we had to go back and say, okay, well, who do we know in this market, right, that we can actually speak to? And then when the compensation plan for the Netherlands changed, I thought, here we go. I see opportunity, right? Because now you can actually now drive people's vision to say, you can actually get this done and you can get it done a quick time too, right? And that is what happened, you see? And that is what happened. Just speaking to the right people, you know, and then they were able to bite into the same vision, and they decided to run with it, right? The beauty about this business is if you don't speak to anyone, you will not get anyone. If you speak to a few people, you might get lucky and speak to, get one or two people. But if you continue to share the vision, the possibility, and the fact that what's to come, right, when Juice Plus is actually going to be absolutely awesome, then you will get your ratio increases. It's as simple as that. It's a numbers game. People have to understand that. It's a numbers game. Your ratio will increase. I spoke to somebody once, probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I said, this company is really growing. We're doing this, we're doing that. It might be something that you might be interested in. So it sounds good. I think I will join when they start doing it in Nigeria. And I said, really? Well, first of all, you're not the person I'm looking for. Good luck with that. But here's the thing. Who do you think will benefit from a new market? The person who's just going when the market is opened, or somebody who already knows the business and how to build the business that can go into the new market and build the business? Who do you think will benefit from that new market? So you're better off to get in now, right? And learn the business, learn how it's done, get some traction on, so that when a new thing does happen, like when the compensation plan changed in the Netherlands, you're able to capitalize on it.
I love that.
And that's what it is. Right? And we went from the Netherlands, now it's, and tangent onto the US. So now we have a new person in the US as well. Why? It's £10 to get started in the US.
Wow.
Amazing. when the company is putting their heart and soul, right, into making you realize that dream, we can't then rest on our laurels and say, well, here's another promotion. No, it's not just another promotion. When the promotion is there, you need to get, off and get as much as you can, right? Because if you aim for very, very high and you move your business a little bit, maybe 50% up, your business is moved from where it was.
Yeah.
The company is putting all that effort in, right? All that effort, all the promotions. £30 to sign up now. And in the UK, samples. What's that all about? Free samples.
Yeah.
Right? So that is how we have to view it. That's how we have to tackle this thing head on. Every single person.
Yeah.
We have to tackle it head on, and that's how I'm growing the Netherlands team, and they love it. They love what they see. They love the product, right? They love what we're doing, and I think 2 of them actually already signed up for Spain.
Right.
They're coming. My vision is to go to Spain. I've never been to one of the events with any of my team members other than I've been one with other than my wife and maybe one person. My vision is to get to Spain with at least 10 of us.
Beautiful. I love that. Love that. I just love that. Getting people to realize the potential of what can happen with this amazing opportunity. Ernesto, just moving quickly on. As you can see, there's a lot of women here, and there's AJ Lawrence. What would you say from a company perspective, from the corporate perspective, because many men might be watching thinking, no, this is a woman's thing. So please, from a corporate, because when we say it, it's like, no, you guys are in the field. But let's hear from the corporate side why men should join and what can they benefit from it.
Well, the first reason why men should join is there is a lot of women in this business. No, I'm joking. Why men should join is because this business works for men and women. Yes, we do have a lot of women that have a lot of success in the past 10, 12 years. If I go back further, we had a lot of men that were very successful. If you look at the organizations, if you look at the top of the top of the top earners, a lot of people are men. They built very stable businesses over the last 25, 30 years. So it's, yes, because of social media, because of women attract women, you have a bigger base of women promoting the products. I think health in general is a topic that is more on the mind of a woman than on a man. We men, that's why we live at least 10 years less than women, because we always think that we're invincible and we don't need all of that. But I think that is changing as well, as we see with AJ. It's men are more cautious. Men are more thinking about health. And there's more men like AJ and hundreds and thousands of people in our community that say, listen, I want to not only lead a good life now, but I want to lead a long life, right? I want to enjoy life a long time. I want to upgrade my life. I want to do something on the side, beside a full-time job. I want to do something on the side, not only for the money, but also for the social element, the community of connecting. And I think that is, we are still seeing a little bit, every year, a little bit of a shift that more and more men are coming in, because men will attract men, right? So there needs to be a turning point where we will see more men coming in, we'll bring in more men, and then it will have the growth like we have with women. But currently it's less. But the people that we bring in, they stay longer. the men will stay longer, and they share the mission in their own way with the points that are important for us men. We have a message to say. We have a group of people to say it to, and so I'm really looking at my 30 years with this company. I've seen the ups and downs. Men go up, down. Women go up or down. I think overall, this is a business for everyone. This is a product for everyone. Healthy living is good for everyone. And the products that we have work for men and women. So I think it is a great thing for men to do. And with bringing in more men, bringing our own mission to those people, I think it will grow in the next years as well.
I love that, and it was really important that we ask from the corporate side. So anybody that is watching, or if you have, I mean, my husband's in the business. Men have a different, unique way of actually doing the business. Constance's husband's in the business. We heard that Olu's husband is also in the business. They have a different. Some men just do it in a different way, but we do need more men because the 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 key thing is that health is not gender specific. That's the key. So if you're a man out there, or if you're a woman out there that has got love is in the air, okay, before you go to your Valentine's Day, health is not gender specific. And so therefore, and when we really look, working in the medical field, and obviously Constance does and Olu does as well, we know that there are some conditions that more men are actually having than women. And Ernesto said it. The expected lifespan is 10 years less than women. So we have a mission more than anything than ever before to really get more men involved. So if you're a man out there, or you know a man, please come and join this amazing mission so that we can spread that good news of good health. And like we said, health is not just the health of the body, financial health. There are men that are suffering out there. During Christmas time, we know that the suicidal rate increases. And a lot of the suicidal rates are men. This is a gift that keeps on giving. It is a journey. So when you come and join this mission of inspiring healthy living around the world, men I'm specifically talking to right now, you're making a change, not only in your family, not only just in your community, you're making a change and a difference to the world to help men, because we cannot explain things the way that a man can. So we need more men to come and join this amazing mission and this amazing opportunity of changing people's lives. So if you're a man out there, please, you see AJ, from the corporate side, Ernesto. Our husbands are involved, but we need more men to make that change in that world. And you know, men, you've got your own language of how you speak. So we are telling you, come and join and share, because sharing is definitely really caring. Quickly moving over to Constance, and I'm going to move back to Sharon, and then we just round it up. Constance, you've heard everything that we said. We're speaking about love, we're speaking about sharing and stuff. What would you say to anybody that is watching right now that is thinking, shouldn't I join? What would you say to anybody? It doesn't have to be male specific or female specific. What would you say to anybody? You have a passion. We have seen the evidence of how it's changed your life. We've seen how you have gone international, going out there with that passion to be able to change people's lives. If you can do it, why not anybody else that is watching? So what would you say to anybody that is watching right now? You've done it. What would you say to them?
Yeah, what I would say to anybody watching right now, thinking of joining, thinking of can I do it? Like Olivia just said, if I can do it, Anybody can do it. This company, they actually want you to come as you are. You don't need to be educated. You don't need to have all the certificates. Just come as you are. Are you a single mom? Are you a nursing mom? Or are you professional? Every angle, you can be part of this mission. And what we do is simple. All we do is just selling fruit and vegetable, inspiring healthy living around the world. There's nobody that cannot inspire healthy living around the world. But in return, there is a bigger, deeper vision for you to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Whatever thing you want from this business, I'm telling you, you can achieve it. I always use myself as an example. I just joined. I have a lot of things I wanted to do in life. I never knew that this business can be a business that can materialize everything for me. Do you want to give somebody's life a meaning? This business can do it for you. Do you want to show that love to yourself, to your family? This business can do it for you. Whatever you want to do you want to buy that home you desire? This business can do it for you. It has been evident. I'm a living witness that it works. It's not get rich quick, if I may say. Well, if you put in the work, it will work for you. If you put in the passion, it will work for you. Remember, income is better than wages. A lot of us today, we are in a job that we are not valued. You are in a job that you are struggling financially. And you might think it's not your cup of tea right now. Your circumstances might change tomorrow. That job, you think you are putting all your effort in a twinkle of an eye, might decide something might happen to your job. And look at it. If you have that second stream of income, if you are not laying your eggs in one basket, this basket can be that basket that can actually yield something for you. Can be that backup that can feed your family. That can be that backup that you can, you can say, wow, thank God you joined. So I just want to encourage you. Today is 14. It's all about love. We came here to share that love with you. All you need to do is, even if it's not your cup of tea, come on board. You might learn one or two things. Self-development. There's a lot of things you can actually gain from this business.
Yeah.
Is it all about socializing, self-developing yourself, healthy living, love, care, everything you can get it from this business.
Yeah. Wow.
So come join us. You desire the best. You desire that freedom you require. You desire that everything in life.
Yeah.
So come join us. Don't waste time. So they say opportunity comes once.
Amazing. I just love that. Moving quickly over to Olu, please just tell people that are watching right now. Again, you're another person that's building an amazing international business. You've got partners in America, Canada, the UK. You're really building, and we can see the passion. Every second we're seeing, wow, Ola's got another team member. So you really running with that passion. So just in the next 1 or 2 minutes, share the reason why people really should join this great opportunity.
Okay. Yeah. In case you are still there doubting, should you join or should you not join? You might be thinking, I don't know who to talk to. Oh, I don't know who is going to patronize me. But guess what? Don't think of your family members. Don't think of your friends. This business is international. It's a social media business. You get your customers from people you don't know at all. I don't even make any business with my relatives. I go far away because people around you don't even want you to make that sale. They don't want you to be better than them anyways. They don't want you to use their money to get to the top. So you too, you know what? just go far away. So don't think, oh, I don't know anybody. You don't need to know anybody before you do your business. Just go on that social media, source for your people. People like you are waiting for you right there. There's always somebody like you. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. Just go as you are. Talk the way you can talk. People are talking the same way you are talking. I believe people are talking the same way I'm talking. Sometimes I see myself like I don't know how to put my words in order. But guess what? I see how my customers. I see how my people right there. So just come as you are. Stop thinking, how can I do it? Once you get in, the way you will do it will solve this.
Wow.
That's my advice for you.
I love that. Guys, we're running out of time. We're here to just share the love of a great opportunity, the love of a great company that can change your life. This company is a gift that keeps on giving. Is it your health you're looking at? How to improve your health? We have amazing products that will support you on your journey. If it's for you to get an extra income, when we have an opportunity where you're sharing the love and then you're receiving extra income to help you realize what your dreams are. I mean, I just want to say one thing. For those of you in the UK, you would have seen on the news today, you would have read in the newspapers right now that a company that I loved so much, Body Shop, has gone into administration. And that company, over 2,000 people are losing their jobs right now. This was announced today. There is no permanent job. It's really important that you have something, like what Constance said, don't keep your eggs in one basket. 2,000 people are out there that are about to lose their jobs because Body Shop, that was amazing. I loved that shop when I was a child, is gone into administration. We're hearing more and more and more that these companies are going into administration. May I even announce to you, I work in the health service that is on shaky grounds right now. That's why you hear the doctors always going on strikes and stuff, because the cost of living is going up. People are finding it very difficult. I was listening to Martin Lewis, the economist, in regards and saying that the even though the inflation, even though um, the interest rate might come down, if you are renting, your rent is not coming down. I mean, these are economists going, this, the world is changing right now. And we have something that is very special. We have something that is very caring. And that is inspiring healthy living around the world. Jay Martin's vision was not just concerning about your physical health, but his concern was about your financial health, your mental health, your social health, the health of your family, and the health of your dreams and your visions, realizing your dreams and your vision. So we are inviting you, wherever you are, whatever platform you may be watching, come and join. Come and join this amazing opportunity where you can share the love and the passion and make people really realize their dreams and get them on that journey to inspiring healthy living around the world. If we can do it, you can do it as well. We're not looking at any of your credentials. Just come as you are and start unwrapping that gift that keeps on giving and experience another level that you never believed that you had, that you can have. So come and join. So please go back to the person that has actually invited you. If you're watching on anybody's social media platform, please contact the person that you are watching. If somebody's invited you, go back to that person and let's keep unwrapping that gift that keeps on giving and walk in that mission that Jay Martin said, realizing your dreams. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for our amazing speakers. Ernesto, always grateful. Constance, always grateful. And our two very, very special guests, Mr. AJ Lawrence and Mrs. Oluwaseun. We love you, we love you, we love you. And thank you everyone that has joined us on this Zoom call. Go back, enjoy Valentine's, share the love, share the passion, and we'll see you next month. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Asia, Ernesto, thank you everyone for joining.